welcome back to another episode of On Air, the movie podcast, where we talk about movies. Yay! And the movie we watched and we're going to be talking about is The Suicide Squad.
The Suicide Squad. Emphasis on the, because it's better. This one's better than the other one.
Mm-hmm.
It's the good one.
As I've been told.
The one that James Gunn made. He made Guardians of the Galaxy.
Theo, Mr. Bees.
I'm wearing my Mr. Bees shirt that I got in Lynn.
Okay. Well, I will go first with our general thoughts as per usual. I really enjoyed this movie. I actually wasn't expecting to really like it because, I'm not really a huge fan of, DC stuff. But this one was pretty interesting,
I'm glad because I was the one that recommended
Yeah.
this. So I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, most of the movies you pick, I enjoy.
Yes.
But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty funny, and I also thought it, my favorite part of this movie had to be the dramatic irony. My personal favorite part.
Which one's that?
Dramatic irony, it's a type of irony where the audience is aware of something that the characters don't know.
Right, yeah. I learned all the ironies in 9th grade, but I just don't remember
So long ago.
So long ago.
Yeah, I was young and stupid back then.
And
now I'm old
and
and stupid.
Stupid.
Old and stupid. Okay. But yeah, that's
my beard is gray and full.
Right.
Is that what the B stands for?
Mr. Beard. Mr. Beard.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say in my general thoughts. I'll get more into
That's all I have to say on the whole movie.
I'll get more into specifics later. Uno, why don't you go?
Yeah, I also liked it. When I first at first I was like, wow, this sucks. The pacing is god awful, and then I realized that those are not the main characters because I thought they had all of their main characters introduced in that short amount of time.
What I thought you were gonna say is, wow, this pacing sucks. It's terrible. This is awful. And then you realize you were watching the wrong movie. That would have been really funny.
No. I watched the right one. But yeah, at the start, because it's I thought they jumped into it too quick. And I'm like, wait. And then once I got further in, I'm like, that's the point.
Yeah, those really were the Suicide Squad. They lived up to the name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I liked the intro where they have the guy's head blow up. And then it's like Warner Brothers in the blood.
Yeah, all the words that show up in camera, they're so cool.
It's so creative, all the title cards and stuff.
So cool.
I watched this movie pretty close to when I think it had a double release in theaters and on HBO Max, which is one of the main reasons it flopped in theaters. But I was pretty much laughing nonstop. It was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Watch this in my living room. That's where you watch things. But yeah, it was great. I really liked it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I just thought this movie was beautifully shot. I thought it was so good. I don't know, man. Even if I didn't enjoy the content, it was really cool to look at.
Mm-hmm.
Did you enjoy the content?
Yes, I did.
It's a comic book movie, so it's frames
also,
in a comic book.
I really, really like the titles for each chapter or volume or whatever.
Yeah.
I thought those were really cool. Like the one where it's the elevator button or
Dirty Little Secrets.
Yeah.
I remember it. I've seen this movie so many times. It was on sale on the Apple store 2 months ago, and I was like, I'm gonna buy this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna buy this with money.
Oh yeah,
my money.
I told my parents that this was the movie that you had picked for podcast, and my dad laughed. I said, "Oh yeah, we're watching the Suicide Squad." And he went, and he started burst out laughing. I was like, "Okay, it's not that funny."
It is that funny. This movie is so funny.
I know. I just meant like at the title, you're just the thought of it.
We're watching the Suicide Squad. Oh man.
Have you even
Oh,
seen
good
this movie?
one. No, seriously, what are you watching?
Yeah, I thought it was. But yeah, I was so confused. I was like, "What? Do you want to watch it with me? Like, what's going on here?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm totally gonna watch it with you." I was
Do you
like,
want
"Okay,
to?
let's."
Oh, Suicide Squad. Wow.
Did he
Oh,
like
do you
it,
want to
or was
watch
he
it with
just, like,
me?
mocking
No.
it?
My dad loves that movie.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like him
I-
laughing at it because he thought it was stupid.
No.
I know, that's why
Well,
I
it
was so
is-
confused.
it
I was
is
like, "Why are
stupid.
you laughing?" But he really likes that movie. Like, and we apparently didn't have it. He thought like he loved that movie so much that he was like, he was like, "Oh yeah, we totally have it." We didn't have it anywhere, and so my dad turned to my mom and went, "It's $5." And she went, "Go for it."
Yeah.
Shout out my parents.
Shout out Michael's parents.
Thank you.
Obviously.
Shout out Michael's parents.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I don't know. I thought that was really funny. I had to share that. But yeah.
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 Sorry, this is so boring. I'm going on my phone already.
Okay, guys.
boring.
Fine. Then
the next thing?
I wanted to. We can go on to talk about our favorite characters next
That's
because I've got quite a bit to say about characters. So I'll let you guys say your piece first before I get into my whole spiel that I've got.
I like Weasel.
It might be
I hate Weasel.
Weasel. Do you know that was played by Sean Gunn's brother, who is the same guy who did? I think he did some motion capture for Rocket, and he also played Kraglin in Guardians of the Galaxy. So that's cool.
I didn't know that.
But my favorite character might be like boring, but I really like Bloodsport. He's played by an actor that I really like, Idris Elba, and he's so me. That's how I would react to any of this. I'm like, oh god, he's so.
I also
so
really like him.
funny.
I have to appreciate the fact that like he knows
He knows
his
it's stupid.
his like backstory, right? Like he's like he knows he wasn't raised like well, so
Yeah.
he's not, and he knows that his like he can't be a good father because of that, and he tells his daughter as much. He's like very upfront with her about it, and so I appreciate that, and her and like him not like trying to like fake it and be like, oh yeah, I'm totally good at, even though he's like not, and like I appreciate him being upfront, but he still clearly cares about her. So I appreciate that, like, you know, like
There's a
but,
dog barking.
I also really liked Cleo and Robert's
Robert Dubois.
Dubois.
I thought that was Dubois for the longest time, but there's no L.
it's
just
Dubois. But
it's French.
goodness gracious,
guess.
Cleo and Robert, they were so, I loved
Bobby
them.
boy.
They were so funny. Not funny, but I don't know, they were. But
So cute, so
yeah.
nice.
I really liked them.
Father-daughter relationship.
Yeah.
But
I thought they were just, I don't know, they were sweet, and just like the little like trauma bonding moment they had on the bus ride, and they were just like, I'm gonna get you out of here alive, and she was like, I'm gonna get you out of here alive, and then they did. They kept their promises. That was so
I saw
cute.
a trailer spoof of like that trailer, and it was just them going back and forth, like, I'm gonna get you out of here alive. I'm gonna get you out of here alive. No,
And that's the
I'm
whole
gonna get
movie.
you out of here alive.
That's the whole movie.
That is the whole movie.
And he's like, I'm gonna leave you to die. No, but also Bloodsport's like outfit, like,
Oh my god,
it's-
his weapons are
yeah,
the coolest
it's so
thing
cool. It's nanotech, and I know like nanotech is getting like kind of old in like superhero movies, but it's cool nanotech because you can see each part forming, and it's like, it's not where it's just like basically controlled by your mind. He has to like pull it out, and then you watch it.
Yeah,
form,
he
and
like
it
he like
takes a
makes
second.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's
and
really
like
cool.
he takes like for his gun that he like has at the end, he like takes like pieces and like forms it one at a time, which
I
is
know,
really
it's
cool.
so cool.
I want it. I want it. I want it so
I
bad.
want a gun.
Dad, can you get me Bloodsport's gun? For,
Desiree, prop
birthday.
list. Gun.
yeah.
Gun. Gun to kill the
But
extra gun.
also-
extra gun.
I really like the moment where you realize that his character and John Cena's character have basically the same ability and like same backstory, and they even point out how stupid it is. He's like, "Are you joking? He does the same thing I do."
Yeah,
But
just better.
But
Sorry.
wow. I
But
had my phone on
Ops
silent.
just-
Ops just saw this. I gotta go. Ops just saw
but
this.
yeah, I also wanted to say about Peacemaker real quick. I didn't like him, which I mean, obviously he's not like a great person. None of them are, but like, he's just I don't know, something about it. First off, something about him just pissed me off. But second off, I just
you off. This is a family-friendly podcast.
okay, buddy.
I've definitely never said a no word on this podcast.
Yeah, sure, buddy. But yeah, so like, I just felt like, and I understand that like the whole point is like the two opposing characters that like have the same like role, I guess, and they're like fighting. I did like their duel at the end when Bloodsport saved Ratcatcher 2. That part was, I really liked that duel scene, especially since it called back to the smaller bullet thing.
Yeah.
That was really cool. And their rivalry was kind of like fun.
Rivalry.
What if I beat you up? How about that?
Your rivalry.
What if
is
I
more
use
efficient.
smaller bullets on you?
How about that? No, my bullets are even smaller, so you can't even try me.
What?
Yeah.
I think my bullets are the smallest. but-
Okay, little bro, don't even try
What are we
me.
talking about?
But
The Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
James Gunn.
but yeah, I just thought, I don't know. I just felt like, and like especially like I know his like role in the movie for like was also really important because like he knows like what's going on or whatever, and he like needs to keep it secret or something or whatever. I don't care. I just didn't like him. I just like, I don't know. I just like if he wasn't a part of this movie, I feel like I would probably have liked it. I don't know, a little better. I just don't like him. I hate him.
I love Peacemaker. He's so good. And in the show that they made, the show is so good. And it has like the best intro ever. Just look up and watch the Peacemaker like intro and like theme.
Oh, they made like a show for him?
Yeah, they made a whole show for him. Actually, season 2 is coming out.
You'll love that,
like,
Michael.
Season 2 is coming out in a
My
couple
parents
months.
have already seen it.
Yeah, I saw it. And as you may know, you probably could guess.
I didn't
But
forget that.
the
yes.
new season's coming out soon. I'm really excited.
Fine.
Anyway, Una, you want to talk about your favorite? We've been talking for a while.
What Weasel? Just to make him mad.
He hates Weasel.
Yeah.
Weasel's freaky.
Michael loves Weasel.
I hate
That post-credit
Weasel.
scene was so or not post-credit, like pre.
Mid-credit
Post
scene?
pre-credits.
Mid-
No,
Mid-credit scene.
no, it was before the credit, post-movie pre-credit scene.
Yeah.
I think where he
No,
comes back
it was
to life.
after some of the credits,
It was after the music credits or
which
whatever.
is why it's a mid-credit scene.
Shut up, Theo.
For mine, it wasn't. It was before any of the credits.
That's what I thought. Yeah. But whatever. I don't think it really matters.
I watched
We
this
all
in
know-
the car on the way here,
Yeah,
so I remember it pretty vividly.
I've seen this a bunch of times, so I also remember.
I feel like it
You know what?
doesn't
I have
matter
the movie
since
on
we
my
all.
phone, and I'm gonna pull it up right
No.
now.
I think.
oh my
I
God,
think.
just-
I think we all get what she's talking about.
Yes, we know what she's talking about.
It doesn't matter when it happened because we
No,
all
it
know what
doesn't.
we're talking about.
Anyone make
I'm
sure
like-
the weasel could swim?
That was really funny. I will say you. Oh my God, you're literally the weasel.
That lady on the adventure that called Noah a weasel.
But yeah, man,
Noah
I don't
would
know.
be Weasel.
Okay.
Weasel.
But yeah, I thought the like beginning like group or whatever, the like distraction team was
Team A.
yeah.
I actually
thought-
really like them.
Or first.
I think they're cool.
Yeah, I actually did kind of think that they were gonna be like the main one for
Yeah,
a
that's why
little
I was
bit.
surprised when they all died in the first 3 minutes.
Yeah. I was actually really sad. So like I didn't care about most of them. Obviously Harley Quinn I like. She's cool.
We all do.
I'd say she's probably my second favorite character in this film. She's awesome. Cleo's my favorite. She's a rat catcher too. First off, I like rats.
Oh.
Second off, I like her. So this is a win-win for me, guys. Everything. And she lives. I'm
Yeah.
so happy. This is
She
a
didn't
win
commit
for me.
suicide. No, but one of my favorite details in this movie is like she's talking about her father, like, and you can see like the flashback in the window. And then like you don't realize it, but you realize it later on when they do a flashback in the final battle that her father is played by Taika Waititi,
Yeah.
who made Thor Ragnarok and also I think Our Flag Means Death, which is also a really good show. But it's It's such an interesting detail that you don't notice, and then when you do notice, you're like, oh my god,
It's
that's Taika
Taika
Waititi. I love that guy. Also,
Holy
Korg in
smokes.
the other Marvel movies. So yeah,
But yeah,
it's just fun.
yeah, I just really loved Ratcatcher too. She was awesome. I also loved the part where she was like, and then they arrested me for armed robbery because they counted the rats as a weapon. And I was like, first off, how do you count rats as a weapon? Like, they're doing that of their own will, man. Like, I guess you could count like her little wand thing as like a
they're
weapon.
Not really doing that out of
But
their
that's
own
not
will.
really
She's-
like harming, and like the whole point of a weapon is something that you like use to harm someone. But the rats weren't harming anything; they were just robbing the bank.
they were harming those rich
They were
Millionaires.
running the bank accounts, Michael. Come on.
which you know.
I'm sorry, guys.
Wow.
But yeah, I thought
Not a bad thing.
I was a bit sad that the what's his face boomerang guy was dead. He seemed cool.
Who?
He,
In the beginning, he was in the 18.
He was in the first movie, and
Which one was it?
yeah.
He had the glowy boomerang, and
It is.
hence the name
No, it is-
boomerang.
It is genuinely hysterical that all of them die at the end, and,
Mm-hmm.
and the guy looks around at like people, like that one orange girl, like crawling out of the burning
Oh,
helicopter,
God.
screaming like, "Ah!"
The
And
Mongol.
then- yeah,
or whatever her name
and
is.
then the one guy just looking around, being like, "Ah!" And then
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
tries
especially
leaving.
since he like was like the way they set him up made it seem like he was this big tough guy and he
Yeah.
like kills birds for fun, but then his dead corpse get eaten by a bird. And
Yeah,
it's like, brother,
it's like the
wait.
same bird too. It's yellow.
It's same
bird.
kind of bird, yeah.
Yellow
I was
bird.
laughing at him. I was like, loser.
I like him actually. I thought he was really cool. I was expecting him to be the protagonist, which is why I was surprised when he died. But I thought for the brief moment he was on screen, I thought he was funny.
Yeah.
I will admit he did have some like charm to him. I'd feel like I wouldn't like him if he was like actually like
Really? I don't
I don't know, the vibe he gives me is just off. I like birds, so low key pissed me off, but
Well, he didn't like mean to kill it, did he?
He
Yeah.
did. He
did you
he
not
has,
see
like,
the part? He has
the-
like X marks on the walls
Yeah, I know
to like
that,
make it
but-
do that. So he threw it and
He-
then it killed
he-
the
Did he
bird.
know that
And
there was
then-
a bird there?
Yes,
Yes.
he
Oh,
looked
okay.
directly at the bird. Did you watch this whole thing on the car right here?
No, I watched it last night.
How
didn't-
late was it? Because
I didn't
Well-
see
it seems
him
like
make eye contact with the bird.
Hey, no,
He did-
the bird and him aren't making eye contact. He just
he
looked
just
at the bird.
looks at the bird and then he throws the thing.
My fault.
Yeah.
Either way, he's cool. So also, it's like he's in a prison. Did you expect him to be a good person?
No,
Exactly.
but I like animals.
cope.
I like Polka Dot Man.
Join the Suicide Squad, little bro. I won't miss you.
I like Polka Dot Man.
Polka dot.
He's
I-
so f-
yeah,
he's so
he was
funny.
cool.
I
was-
like the mom,
I'm a superhero.
and then he dies immediately. I was saying this. I watched
He
that
doesn't
scene
die
in
immediately.
class.
He dies at the end of the movie.
I was watching that scene with Michael in class, and I'm like, I feel so bad for the people that are Polka Dot Man fans because they're like attached to this character, and his death is just a big joke.
Yeah, that's one of the
Which is
things I
deserved.
didn't really like about this movie. It was like some of the deaths were like just jokes, and I feel like the javelin guy, like his whole thing is like he like gives her the javelin and she just like smacks him around, and it's just like I know it's funny, and it is funny. Trust me. That was funny. It was funny.
Trust me, guys. I liked it when she did that.
But I just feel like it is quite insensitive. Like even
It's Harley Quinn.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about Harley Quinn. I'm talking about like obviously I know these like characters aren't real people, but I just feel like I don't know. I have too much empathy.
I like it. Well, they did.
I'm too nice.
There's like
I
one,
could never be evil, guys.
there's-
I'm
You told me to join the Suicide Squad like a minute ago.
There's one death
I
in the
didn't
movie.
mean it. I didn't mean it.
There's one death in the movie that's like treated with actual respect and weight, and that's Rick Flag.
He literally deserves
Peacemaker.
all the respect.
What a joke.
I loved Flag, okay? He was awesome. And I was really sad because
He
like
spoiled it for me. He spoiled the death.
it was an accident. I thought you had seen this movie before.
Nope.
The way you had been talking about it made it sound like you
When had I
some-
talked about it?
You just went, "Oh, okay." And that's usually how you respond when you
me when
I
someone
said,
says,
like-
"Oh, okay." Oh, so you've seen this movie before?
I said
huh?
that sounds good to me. I think.
Yeah, that's what it felt. Oh, okay, whatever. Shut up. Shut up.
Bro did not correctly read the room. The vibes were off.
Why do you guys hate me?
Because
You
you,
should
you thought I saw the movie and I didn't, and then you spoiled it. So
Suicide Squad, guys. But yeah, I don't know. Also the what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. First off, all of the like Harley Quinn's like scenes by herself, absolutely hysterical. I loved her in this. She was so funny. Like, just the like. I also thought it was quite interesting of the like setting because they're in like this like island, right? And it's like established like pretty like not like harshly, but it is like established that like it's a very like older like fashioned like for like sort of stricter like gender roles or whatever, and like what's his face, the guy who was the president at the beginning, he was like, I need a wife, and like just the like I don't know, I thought it was very like,
una esposa.
is that I need a wife?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Theo. Thank you. But yeah, man, I just thought I don't know.
have an
I felt
A
like
plus in
the
Spanish
way
3
that
CP.
the way that like the like misogyny was written in this film was, I feel like it was like handled pretty well, because from the way, I don't know who wrote it because I don't know names, but like whoever, like I don't get the vibe that whoever wrote it is a misogynist. I get the vibe that like they just put it in because that's what would realistically be like happening, and they handle it in a way where like it isn't like accepted as like okay, it's just like this is what's happening, and all the characters are just like they're dealing with it, but they're too cool for it, you know. Like Harley Quinn, she's so, I can't swear, but you know what I would say, she's so cool and she's awesome, and she was just like, I also thought it was really interesting how like when they were torturing her for information, she
was singing.
Yeah, like I know.
I'm so sad and
lonely.
Mikor. They
but-
played that song when she was escaping.
I know.
The soundtrack
yeah, I
was
just,
really good in this
oh yeah,
movie.
it was.
We'll get to that.
But yeah, I
a
thought
sec.
it was so interesting. I was looking at Harley Quinn and she's just singing, and I was like, do they not understand they're not gonna get information from her? And my mom was like, they don't understand that she is not like fully there. Like they don't understand that. And I went, oh, okay.
Shout out Michael's parents.
Shout out my mom.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like, I thought it was like interesting how like they just, like again, I guess that's kind of a dramatic irony. Like we know Harley Quinn is insane. Like she is not mentally well, and they just don't know that. And
She makes a funny joke that I can't say here when they ask her how many of the team members are on the island. She says the funny number.
The funny number.
And the guy doesn't get it at first, but then he has to have his guy explain it.
Also, she's freaking strong. She like,
Yeah,
she like pulls herself up and then chokes him to death with her legs. Like that's crazy.
And then she like unlocks.
so cool.
She unlocks herself with her foot. Margot Robbie did that stunt all on her own too.
Gosh,
I love Margot Robbie. She's so cool.
She played
I
Barbie.
love women, dude. They're so cool.
Yeah. You
Man.
Yeah, I hate women. Oh, I can't say that on here.
Yeah, no. You're just gonna gonna
Slash
get
J,
canceled.
guys. I don't have friendly fire enabled.
Let's talk about the music in this movie.
Okay.
Because I really like the music in this movie.
I thought the song that played when Nanawe was in the aquarium area was, I really liked that song.
I thought that was your
I
stomach.
see.
But yeah, I
The score, I see.
I really liked that song. And I was, but yeah, I thought it was
Someone's
really
late.
cool. I also thought the
Okay, she's
different
done.
kinds of like bad guys was really cool as well. Like the amount, I know this isn't music, but I just had to mention it. Like the amount of like different like bad guys. There's like the is it Corto Maltese?
Yeah.
The Corto Maltese government, obviously, they're not great people. Then there's the whatchamacallit, the alien guy. and then there's the scientists, and like I thought there was like different like people, like different opposing forces, including Waller. She's also I count her as evil because I don't like her. But I thought it was so fun. She got knocked out with a golf club, and I thought that was hilarious. I laughed so hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was really cool how they managed to fit all of this like these were really like, no, it's like complicated, you know, like all this like stuff into one, and they like all meet together, and it was so cool.
Yeah. Back to the music.
Sorry, I got sidetracked.
It's fine. That's what we're here for.
Getting sidetracked.
Yeah, we're here for. That's all.
Our last episode was us talking about our dads being old, so I don't want to hear it.
We're all about getting sidetracked here, but I really like in the final battle when they like when she like has the flashback and she sends the rats. There's a song in the score called Ratism, like baptism, but rats, because they're like the rats are going over everyone, and it's so good. It's such a good,
that's the one. I was saying I liked the music in one of the scenes tonight. Everyone said that was the scene.
It's really good. Me like it. Also, it makes me tear. That flashback makes me tear up every time. It's so good. Yeah, and just the soundtrack too is really good. Like all the licensed music. They start out with a Johnny Cash song about being in prison, and they're in prison, so I mean, fits pretty well. What else? I don't know.
You don't have any more music written down, nothing?
No.
All right, that's fair.
I mean, I'll let me see. I like this song that they made for the movie, like the Rain song. They played it. It's in one of the trailers, and it's in the scene where they're like in the prison vehicle when they're getting taken to prison or whatever. Well, like when they get arrested after the bar.
Yeah.
I like that song. It's good. That's I just like that song.
Cool. But yeah, I'm gonna look at some of my notes here, see what we've already talked about. If you wanna speak up, now's your chance,
If you
buddy.
want to say anything, if you want to have an opinion, now's your chance. You get 10 seconds to say anything. Jesus Christ.
What's the next prompt on the list?
It could be. Oh, it exited me out of there. So that's inconvenient timing. Could be thoughts on shooting style, specific scenes. Any specific scenes that you like?
Yeah. Oh, the one where he's like in the building and then the thing falls and then
was it the one where we kept going dunce, dunce,
yeah,
dunce?
yeah. Every time he fell a level. But
Dunce,
the way
dunce.
it matches up with what was going on from before is so like he falls in and it's literally like the same frame that was in the shop. Like it leaves you on a cliffhanger. Like it feels like a comic. It leaves you on a cliffhanger and then it goes to B plot.
Flashes back like 8
Oh
minutes.
yeah.
Flashes back and then it's like, oh my god.
Shows what everyone was doing in the meantime.
Exactly. And then it's like,
That's
oh my
also
god,
what I mean
that's
by
what,
the like tying back into like the main
Exactly.
plot. It's so cool.
yeah.
Um,
They come together and it's like that's I wondered what happened there, and then you see because it I should have stopped talking.
It's all
You
right.
got it.
But I also wanted to say something about the when you were talking about this movie, you described it as like cartoonishly violent, but when watching it, I feel like I wouldn't call it like cartoonishly violent. I would say more like creatively. Like it's not like when I think of like cartoonishly violent, I feel like that's like I don't know how to describe like what I'm talking about.
Contradict me? No.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Okay. Join the Suicide Squad, buddy.
No.
But I don't know. I just feel like it's more like I don't really know how to, like, obviously some of the stuff is just not realistic because, like, obviously. But
I like when the big starfish swings the guy on the window and he splats on the window. That's really funny.
yeah, that guy.
That's what I think of when I think of like it being cartoonishly violent. And like the scene where Harley Quinn is escaping and like they literally have like the like animate like
The flowers
cartoon-
and stuff,
and like
and
the
yeah.
there's like little animals that are like hiding behind the pillars, just like hiding from her because she's like killing everyone.
Yeah. I understand that, but I just feel like me personally, I don't take it as like cartoonishly. I just wanted to say that because I like beefing with you. So, but also I wanted to. Oh, that's
that's the 30-minute
that's our
mark.
30
Oh,
minutes.
bro.
So we'll
Wowee.
we'll talk. Sorry, I didn't realize
not
my
feel
sound
like
was
30
off.
minutes.
I thought my sound was
Wowee.
off. But
Time flies when you're.
let's do our
talking
final
about a
reviews
movie
then.
that you really
So
like.
I rated this 4 out of 5 on Letterboxd. 4.5. Sorry, 4.5. I really freaking like this movie.
Yeah, I'd say 4 out of 5. It was good.
5. This is like one of my favorite like movies, and like especially superhero movies or like
Yeah.
comic book movies.
I can see
Fun.
why. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was really good.
It's very up my alley.
All right. So that is it for this week's podcast episode. We will see you all next week.
Wait, we really need to plan what we're doing next
Oh,
week.
Yeah,
God, I
it's
forgot about
fine. No one cares. They'll see it next week anyway, so it's fine.
We really need to plan this out better.
No, it's all right. Farewell.
Bye.
Bye.